Welcome to this tutorial on NumPy arrays. Today, we'll learn how to convert Python lists into NumPy arrays. This is a fundamental skill that will help you work more efficiently with numerical data in Python. NumPy arrays are powerful data structures that offer significant advantages over regular Python lists when working with numerical computations. Before we dive into the conversion process, let's understand why we would want to convert lists to arrays. First, NumPy arrays offer superior performance for numerical operations, making your code run significantly faster. Second, they are more memory efficient, using less memory overhead compared to Python lists. Third, they support vectorization, which allows you to perform element-wise operations without writing explicit loops. Finally, NumPy provides a rich set of built-in mathematical functions that work seamlessly with arrays. The syntax for converting a list to a NumPy array is straightforward. First, you need to import NumPy, typically using the alias np. Then, you use the array function from NumPy, passing your list as an argument. The basic syntax is np.array with your list inside the parentheses. This creates a NumPy array object from your Python list. Let's look at a practical example with a one-dimensional array. We start with a regular Python list called my_list containing the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. To convert this to a NumPy array, we use np.array and pass my_list as the argument. We store the result in a variable called my_array. When we print this array, the output shows the elements in a compact format, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, without commas between them. This is how NumPy displays one-dimensional arrays. NumPy can also handle multi-dimensional arrays. For a two-dimensional array, we start with a nested list representing a matrix. Our matrix contains 3 rows, each with 3 elements. The first row has 1, 2, 3, the second row has 4, 5, 6, and the third row has 7, 8, 9. We convert this nested list to a two-dimensional array using np.array, passing the matrix variable. To verify the structure, we can check the shape attribute of the array. The output shows 3 by 3, indicating we have a matrix with 3 rows and 3 columns. By default, NumPy infers the data type from your list elements. However, you can explicitly specify the data type using the dtype parameter. In the first example, we create an array without specifying a type, so NumPy automatically determines it. In the second example, we add dtype equals float64 to create an array of floating point numbers, even though our input list contains integers. In the third example, we pass a list of decimal numbers, but specify dtype equals int32, which will truncate the decimal values and store them as 32-bit integers. NumPy supports various data types for different use cases. Int32 represents 32-bit integers, suitable for most integer operations. Int64 represents 64-bit integers for larger number ranges. Float32 is a single precision floating point type, using less memory. Float64 is a double precision floating point type, offering higher accuracy. Bool is used for Boolean values, true or false. Complex is used for complex numbers with real and imaginary parts. Choosing the right data type helps optimize memory usage and computational efficiency. Let's recap what we've learned. First, use np.array to convert Python lists into NumPy arrays. Second, this function works seamlessly with both one-dimensional lists and nested lists for multi-dimensional arrays. Third, you can specify data types using the dtype parameter to control how your data is stored. Finally, remember that NumPy arrays provide better performance than Python lists for numerical operations. With these fundamentals, you're ready to start working with NumPy arrays in your projects. Practice these concepts to build your confidence with NumPy.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.